Buddy. Well, Gary is feeling a little under the weather today, and I decided that I was going to start working today out here on this front of our basement build, and I was going to do some repainting and stuff. So I was getting onto that, and basically I'm kind of tired of sitting around talking to myself, so I figured I'd go live and talk with you guys while I do it. Who wants to work with me live? Let's get it, right? I'm taking a quick break just so I can let a few people join in. I see Miss Cindy Brown's in here. What's going on, Cindy? I see you, girl. I've already been getting it. I got little speckles on me. It actually comes off pretty easily. And I've got the kicker done, which is awesome. Let me turn you guys around a little bit. Oh, that just made it in closer to my face. Hold on. All right, so I got my shade set up because the sun is at like that wicked part of the day where like if I'm working over here, I'm just gonna get blasted with it. And I'm sorry for the wind, it is a little windy today, but I got my shade set up over here so I can continue on to this piece. I did get the kicker already done, which is awesome. Got a few little drippies on the floor, which can come up with the concrete scraper easily enough, which is nice. But you see that? That's the Drylock paint, and I got my brushes and my roller and stuff out. I'm gonna try to get rid of this. This, friends, this is nasty, nasty, nasty looking. It's just dripping condensation from the window unit air conditioners. But I actually am trying to go around all of the block on the basement and get all of the spots that I never did. And all of this bottom piece, you guys can see all of that I never actually painted when we moved into the basement. So I need to do a second coat on this, get rid of all this nasty, and I don't know, get it ready for the color that I chose. So the wind is starting to pick up a little bit more now. I did plug in my mics. Hopefully everybody can hear me all right. Little tea break, and then I'm going to get back to. Hey, Paul. Sir Paul from England. What's going on, Sir Paul Honeyman? Good to see you in here today, too. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. We went this week to Home Depot. We had to take Gary's brother to the airport yesterday. They had like their big man's fishing trip this weekend, and us ladies got together and had a girls' weekend, a little slumber party. And it was great. We kicked it. We relaxed. We didn't really do a whole heck of a lot. But this week coming up, like the wind that we have right now is blowing in a really nasty storm. And so because the storm is going to be bringing in a lot of rain and stuff, we're not going to be able to work on the mudroom in the front this week because of all the rain. Because the next few steps that we got to do is we got to cut the eave off and like connect the roof into that. So anyway, yeah, you get the gist of what I'm saying here. I'm not going to be able to do that. So I decided to go swoop and start working on something else, which is what I'm doing today. Today, friends, today. So I guess, yeah, let me show you guys what I'm working with and how I'm doing it. Let's do that. All right. Okay, so if you guys have never seen Drylock Extreme, well, actually, this is just the regular Drylock Original, but if you guys have never seen Drylock and you guys have no idea what it is, essentially, this is masonry paint that you paint onto block walls. And it keeps it waterproof because blocks are porous. Blocks, when it rains, when they get wet, they get soaking wet, and it can actually go through and into the building. Now, we don't want that. This whole time, because it's been like this, as the little drips of condensation and stuff go, it does go into the house, but not enough to be like, oh, it's a problem. It really just gets moist. Never have any puddles or anything. But even still, just the moisture, I definitely want to stop that. So this Drylock product, though, unfortunately, you can't put it in a paint sprayer, or else I would have and saved my back and my time. But what you got to do is you got to take a roller, and you got to get it all fluffed up. Look how thick it is, too. Like, super duper thick stuff. And you just kind of blobber it on there. And then you smash it on the wall. Easy peasy. Everybody knows how to paint, right? And that's why I get the drippies, because it just gets blobs and it drips. But then you just take it and you kind of just, whee, all on the wall. Fill in all those little cracks. Make it nice and good. Now this black right here on the windowsill is like the flashing. It's liquid flashing and then flashing tape. And we do plan to put an actual border around the windows and make it look really nice, you know, but not today. Today I'm going to focus on getting this white wall covered where it needs to go. I'm going to set you guys up so I can have two hands again, not have it be so awkward, but I wanted to give y'all a little close-up look of what I'm doing really quick. And I will do my best to chat with you guys. I'll turn around and stuff to see what y'all are saying and how's it going. So how's your day going today, friends? How are you guys doing today? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I don't know if my chat is just like stalled or what's going on. I can't see nobody talking to me. I feel kind of lonely. Say something. Say something to me. There we go. There we go. I see a few. Oh, there we go. It was just stalled. That was all my bad, guys. I was just stalling it. Hey. All right. Cindy Brown, Paul Honeyman, The Peanut Farm, Heather Hopper, Beth Jarvis, Bobblehead, Homestead, Chandra Sutton. Let's see. Jay Grandos. Let me see. Possum Run, Teresa Love and Care, Wayne. Hello, hello. Linda Wells. I'm scrolling down, guys. Kathleen McGinley, Andre, Melody, who's too blessed, Melissa, Firefly, Teresa, Andy. I see you guys. I see you guys. Cindy, spill the beans on the color. Okay, so because you guys are here and because I love you guys, I will spill some beans on the color. You guys might not be so excited. Maybe you will be. Maybe you won't be. I don't know. Maybe some folks will be excited. But so, all right. So the color that I'm going to be doing for the exterior obviously is white because that is the only color that Drylock comes in. I did ask the paint pros, hey, can we mix in some color? Because I picked out another color, which I'm gonna tell you in a second. Can we mix in that color to save me some time so I'm not having to like paint and then paint and then paint and then paint? And the guy, you know, he was a younger guy and stuff, and he was working at the counter, and he's like, you know, I don't think that it would condense well with this paint. If I were you, I would just do the Drylock paint and then do the color on top of it. So this is gonna be kind of a longer process than I wanted, but it is what it is. So first, initially today, what you guys get to see me do is not so exciting. I'm gonna just say it right now, it's not so exciting. I'm painting white on white walls, which it has to be done. It needs to be done. However, all of the white is going to get covered up with a color. I did purchase the products yesterday, and I put it up on the community tab, and I was like, everybody take a guess. What guess do you think it is? And you guys had some pretty good guesses. Some people were right, some people were very wrong. But I will tell you one of the colors. So the main color of all of this block wall is going to be that sandy, like tannish color that I had picked. And somebody was like, don't pick that one because it's gonna look just like the dirt. That was the whole plan, because my kids and my dogs and everything, you know, they get the dirt on their hands and they come and they touch the wall. And then you end up with this. So I figured if I went with more of a neutral, like sandy color to go on top of this white, it will stop a lot of that nasty looking. And all the other darker colors are very beautiful, but would be a little bit too dark for my liking for the front of the house. Some folks can do that, that's cool. But for my place, that's not what I really wanted. However, we did choose one of those colors for my brain just squirreled off the doors. What are they called? French doors, the French doors. So I did pick one of those colors for the French doors, and I don't want to spill those beans quite just yet because I got to leave something for y'all's imagination, right? Got to give you guys something to be excited for. Let's see here. I'm going to read some of your guys' comments before I got to get back to work here. I wish that they had like a speech to text where it would like read it to me so I could be over there. and doing it. Michelle says painting is my favorite. Painting is all right. It can be back-breaking though. I tell you what, like your arm gets tired after a while. You gotta squat, you gotta get up, you gotta get down. You're filthy when the day's over, but it's very satisfying. I will say that, because you can go from something looking like that, oh, to something looking pretty nice. And it's pretty like instant gratification. So I feel you on that. I totally feel you on that. Let me see here. Love that you do the rainbow when you say imagination. I do it too. Imagination. Every time, man, every time. Good old SpongeBob. Okay, that's enough of my shenanigans. I'm gonna get up over here on this chair. Do not hate me. I do what I want, all right? I'm too lazy to go around the building and go and get the ladder and set it up just so I can, yeah, I'm too lazy. So I'm gonna get up here and get onto this paint really quick. I feel your pain, yeah. Alive from Oregon. Hey Barbara, good to see you in here. Greg wants to know, how is Gary feeling? Gary is still under the weather. He's taking a nap, and then he's waking up, and then he's taking a nap, and then he's waking up, and I just keep going in there and replenishing his water, and I'm probably gonna go in there and make him some ramen or something soon, just so that way he can get something in his stomach, maybe some toast. But he's not really feeling that good still. Although today he's not as feverish. Last night he sweated it all out, so that's great. Go painting is fun. Not, yeah. I'd rather use a chair instead of a ladder too, right? Right, Melissa? My phone keeps auto-correcting. You need more bass music. Yeah, I know. Yeah, super something easy to digest. Hey, Gypsy Trails. Hi from the UK, it's dark here. Sandstone is a common color for exterior here in the UK. Yeah, it's a pretty, you know what? It's a pretty color, and I really do like it because, like I said, my hope is that it's going to hide all of the dirt from my dog's paws and also from my kids' fingers. You know, let's be real. I got lots of animals and lots of kids, and it is what it is. I cannot walk around and clean up after everyone every second of the day, and nor can I go around with this big giant stick in my hand and say, you clean this up now, every second of the day. That would make for a really crappy existence for myself, so I just don't. However, I do get on them to do what they need to do, but you know, they're kids. It is what it is. Next year, put a piece of plexiglass under the window next to the brick wall, let the AC drip on that. You know, I got a little, I got a pan there right now. This is what I could come up with. So that way I dried under here, and see I got a pan, and now it's dripping on the pan and then dripping off, so it's not actually touching this part of the wall. So it's dry, so I can paint over it. However, I'm hoping that next year, with all the progress that we're making and how the speed of things are going, I'm hoping that next year we'll have a full AC unit, or at least Mr. Cool units in the house, and the window units will be a thing of the past for us. They're a godsend having them instead of having no AC, so I'm not complaining, but at the same time I'm hopeful that this time next year we'll have something better going on. So anyhow, friends, I named this one Work With Me, and all I seem to be doing is blabbering. So let me get up and let me take care of this little piece right there, because that one has been bugging me forever. And then I'll do this part, and then I'll do the really satisfying part with you guys right here. Also, I guess you guys are kind of watching me behind the scenes too, because I got you guys right here, but I'm also filming for you guys over here. So you guys are going to see this stuff coming up on another video. Multitasking Mel today. So I'm gonna get on this ladder. I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Yes. So this weekend was absolutely amazing, friends. I had so much fun with the girls. Possum Run was over here. Of course, Roxanne, Country Road Cure, White Rock Homestead, and Tara and Dawn with our flippin' farmstead. And man, us ladies, we were getting into it. Let me tell you what, we did a whole grease, and yes, I'm just gonna paint over the flashing. I'm just painting over it, okay? Don't judge me. But we did a grease party skit, And it was hilarious. I know a lot of you guys probably already seen it, but if you didn't, and if one of our moderators could be so kind as to paste the short inside the comment section, if you guys are interested in watching it, if you haven't already, it's pretty funny. It's pretty awesome. I definitely liked it. Now, all of this stuff up here, guys, I'm just going to... Should I paint it? Should I paint it? I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna paint it. I'm just gonna paint it. Tired of looking at it. What's the worst that can happen, right? It's Drylock. It's gonna like rubberize it and close it in. That's my thought, at least. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's my stuff. I'll be wrong. I'm just tired of looking at it. Really. Ooh, that was satisfying. That piece right there had been in my eyesight for a long time. I wish this piece would stick down all the way, but it won't. Maybe I should get something under it. I don't know. But yeah, it was a great weekend, guys. It was an absolutely fantastic weekend with the girls. The guys went and did their fishing trip when they had a lot of fish tales to tell me when they got back. It was awesome. I got fish in the freezer now, probably to last me the rest of the year. You know, I'm the only one in my family that really eats the fish. So we'll see how long it'll last me. It's trout, so it can really be seasoned kind of any way. I'm a really big fan of the, like the lemon pepper. Got a bunch of junk all over my hand. I'm a really big fan of the lemon pepper fish. It tastes delicious. Nice grill on it with some rice. Mmm. Can you tell it's almost lunchtime? But yeah. I was thinking about painting the pole too. I don't necessarily need to do it with the Drylock. That'd just be probably more of a pain in my butt than I need. But when I get the paint sprayer, so David, come on homesteading, I talked to him yesterday and he said that I can borrow his paint sprayer again. So thank you, David. Come on homesteading. Awesome guy, good friend of mine, of ours, I should say. And he said I could borrow his paint sprayer. So I'm gonna go over, depending on the magical when, right? When? Depending on when, I might go over today if he's around and not too busy and go and get that from him. So that way tomorrow I can go and spray everything, or I'll go tomorrow morning or something. It just depends. I know he's got Margarita over there and I don't want to interrupt their time together because they only get to see each other so often. You didn't see that big blob just drop on the floor. You didn't see that. You didn't see it. I said you didn't see it. But yeah, I'm going to get the big paint sprayer out. And I got all this paper and like the tape and everything. So I'm just going to tape the windows up and, you know, just give it hell. Just give it all I got and just be out here spraying. I hope it's not super windy like it is today, tomorrow, because that could mess up my plans. Because if it's really windy and I'm trying to use a paint sprayer, that's not exactly... I'll just get all the blowback myself, you know? It'll look like I went to a spray tanning bed with the color I chose, and yeah, it wouldn't be good. So, it's a very long process, friends. This is a very long process. And this cable has got to get out of here too. This cable that I'm holding up was for our Starlink, but we're not exactly using Starlink anymore, but the cable is still here, just kind of being in my way. But yeah. Let me finish up this section and I'll come down there and see what y'all are blabbering about. Feel free to make friends in the comment section right now, because this is probably one of the most amazing communities that you will ever see on the platform, if I do say so myself. Our subscribers and the people that tend to find our videos are some of the most top-notch people on the planet. And I don't say that lightly. Everybody that I have You know, we do these meetups and stuff like that, and we'll meet these people in person, and amazing. Like, amazing doesn't even cut it. Amazing sounds like such a generic word. It's kind of overplayed, like epic. Everything is epic. Well, everything's amazing. But truly, if I could think of a better adjective at the moment, I would describe you guys with something better. But we just have the best community, and I encourage everybody to be friends with everybody, because you're missing out if not. See, and now this is where my laziness is going to bite me in the butt, because I'm not as tall as Gary and I can't etch it out. Darn it. Mel, this is what you get for being lazy. You're blobbing it all over the place. I'm gonna get a big blob on the top of my head. It's gonna look like a bird took a dump on me. Everyone's gonna laugh at me, but that's okay, I'll laugh too. So I guess they wouldn't be laughing at me, they'd be laughing with me. There's another way to spin that. Come on. And I'm gonna have to go over this spot again, because again, this is masonry paint. I'm mostly just using it right here, so that way it can be a type of primer. And this tippy top right here, that's wood. Gary does want to put a piece of the siding, whatever siding that we choose for the house upstairs. We do want to put a piece of siding right here. So this realistically is going to be covered. It's not gonna look like this. I'm just trying to like get the eyesore away from me. That's all. It won't be finished until we start getting our siding for our house. That's just the way that it is. And this will help my brain to kind of calm down a little bit though. But if I was painting this with like actual primer, it would stick and look a lot better, but I'm mostly, like I said, just doing this so that way when I spray the color on this, it'll all kind of blend, and that's my hope. Whether it happens that way or not is yet to be seen, but that's my hope. So, did you guys hear that? That's my GoPro, of course. That's how it goes, YouTube life, guys. I just started working and now the GoPro wants to die on me. Go figure. And get a few more strokes in and then I'll go put a battery on that one. You gotta be able to multitask, man. If you wanna work like this on a project or something, and then like record it and keep batteries and what you're recording and all that stuff like in your brain at once. And I'm adding an extra thing to my brain because I just feel extra today. I'm so extra of going live with you guys too, because I can juggle all the things. I could do it all. All right, I think that's about good for this pipe area. Then I gotta go all the way down. I can get off this chair. Okay. Eee. Let me put a battery in this GoPro really quick in the pocket. And then I'll come and see what you guys are saying. But doesn't that already look a little bit better? I mean, it's not going to be night and day difference yet. But all right, I got my GoPro going. Let's see what the people say. Let's see what they say. Looking better. Thank you, Ben Ransom. Happy Jay, happy girl. Yes, it does. It does, right? I mean, so like I said, that piece up there where the green zip board is and how I'm just going over the tape, that's probably not what you're supposed to do. All right, guys, I'm just saying. But Drylock paint is made for masonry. I am aware of this. I am literally just trying to cover it so when I do the coat of paint over it, it'll all look sort of the same. And that piece of wood spot is going to get covered with some sort of siding. We haven't decided on the type of siding that we want to go with fully yet. Come on. Are you for real right now? The blasted GoPros, guys. The blasted GoPros. It did it to me again. I don't know if you guys heard that. It's all me. Stupid cameras, man. Probably like the biggest beef I have with my job is this, the never-ending story. All right, maybe it was just that battery. This is true behind the scenes, friends. This is like legitness. It's like so legitness. Let me see what you guys are saying. Lila Newton, hello everybody. Well, hello, Miss Lila. It's been a minute since we've seen you. Miss you, girlfriend. Good to see you in here. It's looking refreshing, Mel. Great job. Thank you, Elise. How are the donkeys doing? I don't have any donkeys, but I got some goats. They're doing really good, actually. My little memes. Every time I go, meh, they call back and go, meh. It's so cute. That's why I call them memes. I love putting a fresh coat of white on things. Yes. You know, the white is nice, but I do have to say, I don't like it so much. So a few years back, let me pull up a chair for a minute, and I'm gonna take a quick little second, and then I'll keep working. A few years back, I had laser eye surgery because I had very, very, very bad eyes, right? And so I needed corrective lenses and stuff like that. That's fine. You know, lots of people wear glasses, but for me, it was never being able to find a good pair of sunglasses that I could wear with my glasses, or having to spend all this money for like sunglasses, prescription glasses. So I would do the thing where I wear my regular glasses, and then I'd put like a pair of regular sunglasses over the top of it. So I was wearing like two pairs of glasses. Anyway, make a long story short, I got my eyes lasered, and ever since I had my eyes lasered, my eyes are especially sensitive to the light. And so that's why I'm always squinting. That's why sometimes this one eye will be more squinted than the other one, and I look like I got a lazy eye or something. It is what it is. The white on the wall, when we're out in the yard over at the garden or just anywhere over there, and I look in this direction, the light bounces off the white so much, and I'm like, ah, please. It's like, I'm burning. So I am not a fan of the white exterior personally, just because it burns the heck out of my eyes, and I don't enjoy that. So I feel like I'm going to much prefer, I feel like I'm gonna just be so much happier with the nasty mess and the dirt. It won't look so messy and dirty all the time, and the brightness won't be so like so much for me to handle. So it's got a couple of reasons why I'm doing this. And yeah, I'm very excited, guys. I'm very excited. A Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank. Hey Heartland, how's it going? I've been wearing glasses since I was 4. My lenses are transition lenses. You know, those transition lenses are really good, but they never worked well for me. It would take forever for them to detransition from being sunglasses to regular glasses. And then like, I'd go inside and it'd be so dark, and it would just take forever, you know, or vice versa. I'd go outside and it would take like 15 minutes for them to darken up. So granted, this is a while ago, and like technology has changed. I had my eyes lasered almost 10 years ago. So the last time I was looking at seeing eyeglasses like that was at least, you know, 15 years ago or so. So the technology has definitely changed, but it is what it is. Paul, Mel, I said on this, laugh out loud, Mel's got such a nice butt, so I pray it don't take a big bite. Hey, you know what? Always starving to death. That's an inside joke that I tell Gary all the time. I'll get a massive wedgie, right? And I'll walk by, and I'll pick it right in front of him. And he'll look at me, and I'll be like, what? It was starving to death. Anyway, sorry. That was random. Thanks, Paul. It's all Paul's fault. Thanks, Paul. Melissa, yes, when I was a kid, it took a long time to transition back. Yeah, they probably have way better stuff now, but, you know. Read the directions and follow the recommendations. This is a how we do it, not a how to do it video. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. I am not teaching you squat. I'm just letting you guys be a fly on the wall. If you guys find anything educational off of what I'm doing, that's a bonus. And sometimes education can come in a form of what not to do. So learn at your own your own discretion, you know. I'm not trying to stuff your head with anything. That's all on you. I'm just here for your personal entertainment, something to watch. You guys are bored scrolling on the internet. That's why you're here. So happy to be of service for you. Greg Kozer. Hey, Greg. All right, I've sat down for long enough. I don't want the paint to like dry on my stuff, so I'm gonna keep at it. I'm gonna use the roller now to just kind of fill in this spot, and then I'm gonna have to get down on the floor and start doing that bottom piece. So let me just do this. Yes, friends, I am just a clown here for your entertainment. A waka. Here to make some friends, kind of show you guys what I'm doing. Maybe you guys can find some inspiration. Maybe you guys, and whether that inspiration is what to do or not to do, that's all on you. Hurts my feelings, not at all in the slightest, whichever direction that you guys go with that, because we are all different, friends. We are all different, and that is a beautiful thing. Very, very beautiful thing. But look how satisfying that is, man. Super satisfying. I know it's probably not as easy to see because it's white on white, but you could tell it's fresher white. It's pretty white. And when I did this the first time, I only did one coat, and as you can see, I'm having to kind of push. This paint is super friggin' thick. And with the block, like I was saying earlier, they are porous, which means there's like all these little tiny little micro holes. And when you're rolling it, you gotta like push it in. You know what I mean? You gotta push it in. Don't take life too seriously. Nobody gets out alive anyway. Golly. Y'all too serious sometimes. All right. Now I got it all the way down. Maybe I should calm my voice. Reach out to my inner Bob Ross. We're just going to put a happy little stroke right here. You know, just a happy little stroke. You gotta push really hard, and it goes right into the blocks, you see? Just a happy little stroke. Just a happy little stroke. The squirrel is running the show. This is what happens when Gary is not around for me to bother. You guys get to be my bothered. And that is fine with me if it's fine with you. I do not mind sharing the squirrel. It is quite entertaining. All right, another little dip. Whee! Oh, gross. Fail. I should probably wipe the bugs off of that thing before I start slapping the paint in there and squishing their carcasses underneath the paint. Remember when Gary was out here fighting all of the ladybugs and the wasps and everything? Yeah, there's a few carcasses over here still. I did sweep and clean the whole patio off and moved everything, but a few carcasses remained. So, oh man, nobody, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. I am gonna have a hell of a time out here scraping paint off the floor. Yes, I am. And that is okay. It's just job security, you know? It's just job security, that's all. All right, so y'all see any good movies lately? Y'all see any good stuff lately? I was talking to Tim. Now, this is probably not a movie that some of you... Sorry, guys, one of my hairs is stuck in the paint, of course. Whole wall and one of my hairs fall into the paint. Anyway, I was talking with Tim just the other day because he was asking me the same thing. Hey, Mal, you see any good movies the other day? You know? And I was like, actually... So I made a reference to him and I had him watch it. And then he texted me. I'm talking about Tim from Ridge Life, if you guys didn't know. Go Ridge Life! And so we were talking, I told him to watch it, and he texted me right after that, and he was like, oh my gosh, that was so good. So I'm gonna make a movie suggestion to y'all. Now, granted, this is in the spirit of Halloween, I suppose, because it's a creepy, disturbing type of movie, but it's really good, actually. Like, if you put on your deep thinker cap, it's pretty good. It's got a lot of like little messaging and stuff in there that you can really do some deep thinking. Believe it or not, I do quite a bit of deep thinking. I know I don't seem like the deep thinking type, but I guess it can be deceiving. I don't know. Anyway, the movie's called The Platform, and it's on Netflix, and they just came out with The Platform Part 2. Man, so good. So good. And The Platform, the original movie, The Platform, came out, I guess, I don't know, last year before that. It came out a while ago. But this year, they came out with Part 2, like, for the Halloween time or whatever. And my goodness, if you guys don't mind a little bit of nastiness, like, you know, there is some blood, and it's a rated R movie, friends. If you guys don't mind, woo! Don't take my sale. Oh no. The wind is picking up really bad. If you guys don't mind a little bit of that, I suggest you guys watch it. It's a really, really, really good movie. Essentially, the premise of it, there's people that are like incarcerated, or basically, you don't really know how they got there or anything. They're incarcerated, and they're in this square room, and there's like this giant hole in the middle of their prison cell, right? And it's a hole that goes down like forever, forever, forever. And every day at the same time, this platform comes down the hole. And as it's coming down the hole, there is like an enormous feast. Like everything that you can possibly think of is on this platform. Just a big, huge, giant buffet. I'm talking like this, so much food. And there's all these levels to the prison cells. So like if you're in this cell, you could like how there was the hole in the middle, you like look up the hole and you'll see the other people above you, and you could look down and you'll see people below you. And essentially the people at the top get fed first, and the people at the bottom get their food last, if there's food. And you can kind of understand where it's going with that. The people on the top get everything, people on the bottom don't get much, and it's just it's a really good psychological thing. There's a lot more into it. I don't want to spill too many beans on that, but if that sounds like something that you might be interested in, go and watch it, because that's what we're talking about around the water cooler in the family right now. You guys want to know what we talk about? We talk about movies, we talk about all kinds of stuff. And that's one of the things that I was talking about with Tim just the other day. I had him watch part 1, and then he just watched part 2 last night, and he was like, but what about this and what about that? I'm like, we'll just have to see. So it got him pretty good. All right, I'm gonna bring you guys over here so that way I could read what you're saying a little bit, and then also I could bring you guys in closer, so I can cut out this bottom. Let's see. How about this, friends? I'm trying to keep you guys in the shade too, because of the overheating issues that I always have. Doesn't that look good enough? Let me scoot it back just a little bit more. So real quick, because now I can actually see you guys again. Who's seen that movie that I was just talking about? Who's seen it? Who's heard of it? Show of hands. Hi. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. That's all. It doesn't mean anything. If you haven't seen it, you're still cool. You're still cool in my book. But if you have, I want to know. I want to know these things. These are things that I need to know. Need to know basis, and I need to know. All right. Lori's laughing. Yeah, I saw the film a while ago. Yeah, it was out a while ago. It was out like 2 years ago, but they made a part 2. They made a part 2. Thought it was so good. And I think they did it for Halloween time. All gotta pull you guys in closer because the text is so small. Whee! Okay, hold on. I stepped away for a minute. What movie? The Platform. The Platform. It's kind of nasty. There are some nasty parts. So if you don't like scary movies or stuff that might have, you know, gore and stuff like that, probably not a good movie for you. It is rated R, so I know that some folks in the crowd won't want to watch that kind of stuff, and I don't blame you. But I also am one of those. What does it say about my personality? In my free time, people ask me all the time, so what do you like to watch? Are you watching all these other YouTubers and stuff? To be honest with you, no, I'm not. Unless they're my friends, I'm really not, because I'm so busy. And also it's kind of one of those things, like, this is what I do for work. And so like on my downtime, I want to get as far away from work as possible. Like most people in any other profession on the planet, like when you're not working, you don't want to think about work. You don't want to be dealing with it at all. So that being said, on my downtime, the types of things that I like to watch, I like the true crime stuff. I like the psychological thriller type stuff. There's another really good show on Netflix that I got Tim hooked on. It's called You. And it's got the dude that was in Gossip Girl. It's another TV. It's like a soap opera type of TV show. Anyway, he was in that, and he's the main character. And You is about like this stalker. Straight up stalker, bro. This dude's a stalker. And he like falls in love with different women and like makes them fall in love with him because he's like everything that he like stalks them and figures out what they want and what they like and everything, and then he becomes everything that they've ever wanted and weasels his way into their life and murders them because he's a psycho. And I don't know, I know I'm not alone in this. You know how many of my girlfriends watch that kind of stuff? What is wrong with us, ladies? I would be running far, far away. Far, far away. Definitely not one of those things where it's like you watch it because that's what you want in your life. I guess it's more so like the shock entertainment value. I don't know. Squirrel ramblings. Let's see. Where'd your comments go? You guys' comments took off again. Nope, that's not it. All messages. There you go. Mel, do you have... Oh! That was bad, friends. This live stream is a bunch of fails. I hope you find it entertaining. And now I have to go get a baby wipe because I literally splashed paint all over the screen of my phone. I'll be right back. Watch paint dry. Be right back. No, I'm not done with my live. Mom's being an idiot and I spilt paint all over my phone. I said, no, I'm an idiot and I spilt paint all over my phone. Yeah. Yes, paint. What a dummy, huh? Squeaky clean for you guys. 1 second. Sorry, friends. This is what happens when Gary's not around to babysit me. Things go all out of sorts. I'm good on my own for a while. And then I need company. What the heck? What? Ah, sorry, friends. Are we all right? Are we good? Are we good? I'd say we're good. Okay, what were you? I was replying to somebody and I forget what I'm saying. So Squirrel, I'm sorry. I forget who said what. I'm cleaning my screen right now, guys. I dropped my phone and it literally landed right on my paintbrush like an idiot. Tis what it is. All right? Tis what it is. I got a good screen protector. It'll be all right. Yeah. Okay. Rotate. We are on portrait. I can't because I already started the live. And to be honest with you, Cindy, all you other content creators out there in the world watching, I'm going to fill you in on a little secret. So, YouTube has decided to prioritize lives that are in portrait mode so that way they can compete with the likes of Instagram and TikTok and such. So, here's the deal. If I do a live stream, which I very rarely do anymore, but if I was to do one on landscape mode, I'm not going to find any new people at all. And I think new people should find me because I want to find them. So if I do it on landscape mode, the subscribers that have chosen to receive notifications will receive their notification, and it'll probably look really cool on your TV and on your phone. That's awesome, and I'm happy about it. However, if I'm doing it on up and down mode like this, it actually will send our content out to people that have never seen us before, and as they're mindlessly sitting on the toilet scrolling, my face is going to pop up and they're going to say, hey, what's going on with this crazy broad? And they might stick around for a little while and they might be interested in what this crazy broad's doing, and maybe they'll subscribe to our channel. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're on the toilet right now. Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're somewhere else. But if you are and you haven't subscribed yet, why not? Why? When? When are you going to subscribe? Because you know it's free. We put a lot of hard work into our content around here. And got a pretty cool channel, if I don't mind saying so myself. It follows all of our adventures. We're always working on projects and stuff, but mostly it just follows our life. We're building our house and homestead, and I try to be as authentically me, and Gary tries to be as authentically Gary as we possibly can. We're looking for our people. We are looking for people that are like us, or dream like us, have a dream like us, right? So if I put it on landscape mode, although it would look really nice on the TV, it's going to decrease my chances on finding more of our people. And I'm on a mission, man. I really want to find more of our people. Our channel has been kind of consistent. I am not complaining at all as far as like who's watching and everything. We've got like I said earlier, we have the absolute best community, the best subscribers. You guys all freaking rock. You guys are amazing. It's like, once you guys come around, you guys become part of the family, and you know, we really love you guys. You guys tend to really love us, and that's absolutely amazing. But we're not getting pushed out there in the world of the algorithm like we were at one point. I'm not sure why, so I'm on a mission to try to do a few different things. So if you guys see my channel going through some growing pains in the next little while, just keep cheering us on, please. I appreciate it. If I keep doing I can't keep doing the same thing and hope for a different result, you know what I mean? And I really want to reach more people that are like us, maybe in the similar stage of life as us. I don't know. It's hard to explain. You never know who you're going to get when you're on the internet. You get people of all stages, all walks of life, and all are welcome. All are welcome, and we love them all. But we have been having we have consistent views, but stagnant growth, if that makes sense. Like, we have consistent views. Our videos do very well, I think. I think our videos do fantastic. We get a very high percentage of our subscribers will tune in and watch all of our posts. So that is all thanks to you guys and this community that we've built. 100% cannot do it without you guys. Cannot do it without you. But for some reason, we're not reaching very many new people. And so I'm trying my best, man. I'm teaching myself this whole YouTube thing. And then everything that I learn, I spread it out and I try to teach it to my friends so we can all become successful together at this. You know, nobody's got all the answers. I'm just trying a few things. So if you guys see me trying a few different things, that's why. There's also a lot of, there's a lot to be said about authenticity and just posting, you know, just post it. I always get real hung up too with the whole, like, I want to make a beautiful video, I got to have B-roll, and I got to have all this stuff, you know, and I want to have it tell a complete story. But the numbers and like the algorithm and whatnot will tell you that it's a hang up that you shouldn't have. And I'm still hung up on it, and it's a personal thing that I'm trying to like break my own head out of it. 'Cause I'm a perfectionist. You wouldn't know it by all this drips on the floor, but it's true. And I know there's no such thing as perfect, but you know, anyway, I'm getting all heady, getting all in. I'm being a deep thinker again. I'm being a deep thinker. But there's lots of stuff I'm trying to work on, guys. I'm trying to work on the channel as much as possible. I'm trying to start posting, cross-posting to different platforms as well, because there's so many people that don't watch YouTube long format, but they will watch YouTube shorts. And it's because of TikTok. Especially people in my generation, man. They don't, no shade to my generation, but you know what? Y'all know it's true. We got an attention span the size of a flea. Nobody wants to watch like long format videos, but I enjoy making them. So I'm not going to ever stop doing it because I like it. However, when you're trying to branch out and you're trying to get new people and do new things and stuff, right? You got to do stuff that maybe you don't always like to do. Or try something in different ways that you haven't tried before. So that's what I'm doing, friends. That's what I'm doing. And I know that all of y'all OGs that are so near and dear and close to my heart are going to be here during the experimentation process. And you know what? If it's a huge fail, then that's just another like learning experience. And I'm happy to be the get off my stick. I'm happy to be the test bunny for you guys. Happy to do it. Because we're not going to find out unless we try, right? So let me see. I like 10 to 15 minutes better than 40-minute videos, says Barbara. I understand that too. Sometimes the story isn't complete in 10 minutes though. Like I personally, for me, myself, and I really like the longer format videos. Also too, just business-wise, right? It's more profitable for us to make longer format videos. So like the way that YouTube creators earn an income, it's not based off of subscribers. It's not based off of the actual number of views. It's based off of how long they watched your video. So I can have 1 million views, but if 1 million people only watched 1 minute of it on a 30-minute video, I'm not going to earn as much as I would if I had 500,000 views or even 100,000 views and they watched the full 30 minutes because it's numbers. Does that make sense? So in order for us to be able to continually do this like we do and have it be our main income, it does have to make sense for us. And especially because the type of videos that we do are extremely expensive to create. It costs a lot of money to do this type of content because all of the stuff that we use inside our videos are very expensive, especially in this economy. So there's that. So you got to be strategic with it, you know, if you want to do it like for real. Can't be super willy-nilly. I mean, some people are and they get lucky, but I've never been that lucky. I've always had to be strategic with things. I guess I got lucky once. We had our first 1 million viewed video. I was strategic with it on the content that I created, and I was strategic with it with how I titled it and thumbnailed it and stuff like that. But once you put it out into the world, it's really out of your hands. Is it going to take off or is it not? And it's really out of your hands. You can do what you can do, but the internet is also going to do what the internet does. And sometimes, you know, your strategy will work and sometimes it won't. You know, it's a business. You never know. You never know unless you try. Let's move y'all down. We're going to get to that nasty, satisfying part. Y'all been waiting for it. And so have I. We're going to see how this is going to work out because it's still dripping, but it's not dripping on the wall. Sounds like you're doing good to me, M&T living it. Oh, thank you so much. I'm trying, man. I'm literally just a person. Just a person. Gary and I are just people that were, I guess maybe it's like our Vegas upbringing, you know, like not that I was ever a gambler because I wasn't, nor were my parents or Gary's or anything, but I'm just saying we were crazy enough to take a gamble on ourselves and to say, you know what, F it. We want this and we're going to make it work. And it doesn't have to necessarily be just about YouTube, but we wanted this change in our life. We wanted a whole new lifestyle. We wanted this adventure. We were so ready for something else, and we sold everything we ever had accomplished. You know, we sold everything that we ever had gotten in our lives and decided to chase our dream, you know, and pack it up and live in a tiny little trailer, move across the country, and the rest is YouTube history, you know. And sometimes you take a big risk and it pans out, and sometimes you take a big risk and it doesn't pan out. We are eternally grateful that so far, at least, it has panned out for us. And if it wouldn't have with YouTube per se, like let's just go back and do the time warp. If YouTube wouldn't have worked out for us, we had already predetermined that doing this was what we wanted out of our life. So YouTube panning out was like a bonus for us. Because, I mean, this is what we wanted regardless. We were going to be doing this regardless. So maybe that's why. It was just like the sheer determination, and like everything didn't hinge on, you know, one thing or the other. We were just the sheer determination to just, we're doing it. Towners, I always try to make sure I let it play all the way through, even if I can't sit and watch it, just listen. Towners, you're the MVP. I appreciate you so much. Like your meetup speech, grit. That's right, Ben, like the meetup speech about grit. And it's true, man. I know sometimes it seems like all YouTubers are just talking out of the side of their neck, and sure, some are. I'm not gonna, yes, some definitely are. But that's not our style. I mean, if you guys have been with us for this long, I mean, you guys know who we are and what we're about. I'm trying to move you guys so I can get you guys, ew, nasty. I'm trying to get you guys a good view. But if you guys have been with us for this long, you guys know who we are and what we're about, you know? And like I said, we try to be as authentic to ourselves as much as possible. You know what? I'm going to gripe for a minute. Some of y'all really disappointed me. But alas, I shall move on and live to work another day. You want to know how you guys disappointed me? Not you. Listen, don't take it personal. If you know it wasn't you, then it wasn't you. But I was disappointed. I was a little disappointed. So on our last video that we posted, I put in a song in our video that a lot of people didn't like. It was a lo-fi song, so like it had like a really chill beat to it, which is very much like the type of music and stuff that we listen to when we're working, you know? Anyway, it had like kind of like a little rap interlude, sort of. And it wasn't like rap. It's not gangster rap. It was literally talking about how grateful you are to wake up and be blessed with another day. And when you have adversity, basically you turn the other cheek and you just keep going, and eventually you're going to get to the prize. It was a very motivational, inspirational song, I thought. Maybe it wasn't in the style of performing that some people liked, but man, I'm talking about a giant steamer, man, just dookie on top of my head, just could see nothing positive about what we were doing, and only could see, I don't like that rap music, I'm unsubscribing. Well, bye, bro, leave. You can't tell me what to do and what to put into my videos, because then I'm not being me. And if you are offended by that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm offended that you're telling me what to do. How about that? Some people aren't going to like when I say that. But do you like people telling you what to do? Do you like being, you know? I don't. I don't. I never have. That's why, like, in my earlier years, you know, I was like the little punk rocker girl with a mohawk running around being a menace to society. I've grown. I've changed. But she's still there. That part is still there. It's still there. So I thought it was a really good song. I felt a connection to it. I thought that it fit really well with the video. And it was a way for me to express myself creatively, because a lot of times in the videos, if I do as video and I actually have lyrics to the song, that's like a little Easter egg to myself, but also to the audience. Listen to the lyrics. If I bother to put a song with lyrics into the video, trust me, I listened to that song 100 times already before I put it in there. And I really liked it. I liked the message that it was conveying, or I liked the story that it was telling. There was something about it that really, you know, spoke to me. And anyhow, I decided to put that in there, and I was really disappointed with the amount of, you know, people that didn't have anything nice to say, but they definitely were there to say something negative. There were so many comments just with just negativity about how I don't like it. I'm leaving. You do threats, even threats, bro, threats. If you put a song like that in there one more time, I'm out. Why are you threatening me? Why are you trying to control me? Why are you trying to stifle my creativity? And I love all of you guys. And don't be offended. I'm not hurt by it, but I just was like, man, this is literally a positive message here. What is wrong with the world that if, you know, and that's what we're about. And that's my soapbox for the day, friends. You knew you weren't going to get out of it without hearing at least one. But I was kind of disappointed, because I was like, man, this is a really good message. And then in that particular part of the video, I was straight getting it, guys. I was so proud of myself. I framed out that whole thing by myself. Gary wasn't there working with me. It was me. And like maybe 2 people were like, oh, yay, good job, Mel. And I took those 2 people, and they carried me throughout the next few days. Straight up carried me. That way to go, that you could do it, that positivity that I received literally carried me, because I was starting to get really down, you know. And it wasn't just the comments, because sometimes you can get to a point where you don't care. Most of the time that's where I'm at. I don't care. But when there's other things like going on in the background in your life, you know, and then it's like it snowballs, you know. Anyway, look, isn't this satisfying, friends? Look, it looks better already. It looks better already. But yeah, there's bits to my personality that are a really big turnoff to some people. Like when I get silly, my little jump cuts to things that I'm thinking about, movies that I've seen, or music. Like somebody will say something, and then immediately my brain jumps to the song that has matching lyrics or whatever, and I can't help it. It's like part of my ADD. It's part of who I am. I've spent so many years of my life like fighting against it and trying to train myself. Stop being that way. Stop it, stop it, stop it. You're not normal. You need to be normal. Stop doing that. And the more I fight against it, and the more that I try to be normal or stray away from who I am, the more depressed and the worse my life is, and the bigger failures that I become. And I find that whenever I truly just lean into it, unashamed, I feel better. Whether it's better accepted or not, it's irrelevant, because I feel better. And so I'm on a mission, man. I'm on a real mission. I've been on this mission, but there have also been times where I have failed myself in that, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I can't do that to myself anymore. So If you love me, then I love you. And you are welcome. All are welcome. The crazy is what keeps me coming back. Well, hey. Like, wow, I was waiting for the right time to comment. I watched both channels from the beginning to the end. Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate you. Who's to say what is normal? You know what, Lori? That is so true. I think we're just socially conditioned to what is acceptable and what is unacceptable. And unfortunately, now this is not a male or female thing, although I feel that women tend to, and I'm a woman, so I could speak from my own perspective, but I have lots of guy friends, I have lots of girlfriends, and I feel like women were conditioned to be people pleasers in a lot of ways. We are conditioned, you know, pretty much from birth. We need to look a certain way. We need to talk a certain way. We need to act a certain way. And if we don't do these things, then we are not valuable. We're not worthy. We don't have a place in the world. We're never, you know, going to be socially acceptable. And if you're not socially acceptable, then you don't have a place. And I reject that form of thinking. I wholeheartly reject that because I've always been the reject. So I'm going to reject it. I've always been that one that you know, that's always been me. And I've always struggled with that, and I've always fought against that and had tried to conform. And then there got to a point in my life where I was like, no matter how much conforming I do, it's never going to be good enough. So F y'all, I'm going to do what I want and whatever makes me happy. And that's where I started living my life at. And that's great until I had kids. And then it was like those social stigmas of what you need to do, how you need to say, like, started coming back. Probably not explaining it the best, but all those things started kind of coming back once I became a mother. I don't know why. Maybe it was just hormones, but I've been rejecting and shedding my skin, so to speak, and kind of getting back to the old me, of the real me, of the I'm not love me or hate me, I still love you, you know. Been really trying hard to be loud and proud in myself. People are always, it's like, oh, you're too much. Well, if I'm too much, why are you? Then go find something else. Go find littler. Go find something that's not too much, because I'm cool with being just as much as I am, and my husband is cool with me being just as much as I am, and the rest is irrelevant. I'm cool with it. My husband's cool with it. The rest of it's irrelevant. All right, I got a big blob on this thing, and I have been waiting and waiting for this moment before I do it. I should probably set up the other GoPro though. Hold on. Don't judge my filthy dirtiness. It's pretty gross down here. All right. This video, when I edit it out, is gonna look really funny too, because instead of like me just working, you're gonna see me sitting around talking and I don't know. All right, you ready? This is gonna be the satisfying part. I've been waiting for this. Let me see. Hey, Milkman is come on in here. What's up, David? I'm assuming he is. Melissa, I'm uniquely made. Yes, we are all uniquely made. When my mom became a mom, it was like I was aware and I was a heavyweight, but now I'm in my 50s. I do what I feel comfortable with, yes. You can't be everybody's cup of tea, but you are our shot of whiskey. Love you, Cindy. Thank you so much. This video editing, are you live in what is nearly impossible to catch back? I'm so confused. I'm sorry about that. You're doing a great job on all the videos, SLR. I love all the videos. Thank you so much. All right, friends, here it is. The time is now. I got all this paint and it's blobbering around and I can't wait anymore. You're done. Woo, that's satisfying. Instant gratification. Instant gratification. Yes, yes. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. Yes, friends, yes. That was satisfying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In my best German accent. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anybody know what that's from? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm German, so bite me. I could say, oh yeah. I'm cracking myself up over here. I do it on the daily. Oh yeah. It hid all that ugly, guys. It hid all the ugly. Heck yes, dude. Yeah. Yeah, baby, yeah. Yes, friends. I've been wanting to get rid of that nasty. Yes. So satisfying. I don't know how long I'm going to go live for. If you guys are down to chill, I'm down to keep it rolling. I got nothing else going on today except, oh yeah. You're on a high, Mel. No, I'm not. I'm high on life. That's the funny thing is that people like will also like, I don't take anything. I do all natural like teas and stuff like that. I'll do like ibuprofen, acetaminophen, herbal stuff, you know, but I don't drink or I'm just high on life, guys. I'm just high on life. God is so good. God has been so good to me in my life, and I am so blessed to be alive. I am so grateful for my life. I don't plan to share my entire backstory with you guys, at least not at this point in my life, just because I don't wish to. But if you guys knew, only if you guys knew, there's so many people that I know that will never be able to be my age. They died. They're dead. They're gone. Okay? That's blunt as it can get. And it sucks, dude, and it hurts, and it's awful. There are so many people that I know that that will never, ever, ever get to be my age because they didn't get to make it this long. And with all of the things and all of the places that I have been in my life, I mean, I've been from the bottom of the bottom, literally homeless, sleeping at parks, okay? To be in the position that we are in now, and just me as a person, if you only knew. And the trouble is that you can't, unfortunately, I'm not in a place where I can fully share my story because my story also involves other people and I care about those people, and those people are still living and I care about their privacy. And so unfortunately I can't share my story, or at least I don't feel like I can, without exposing some of their story, and maybe they're not ready to share their story. Does that make sense? That's why I don't say anything. But there have been many, I've gone through many challenges in my life, and for me to be where I am, I'm so proud of myself that I'm here, that I've made it. I've made it this far. I didn't, you know. So I'm proud of myself. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's get it. Let's get on to some of this. Look at this, guys. It's gonna look so pretty. Yes. So nice. So nice. I have a feeling that ugliness is gonna try to like come back out, but it's okay because we're gonna put another color on top of this white and it will be just fine, friends. It will be just fine. I gotta start moving faster. I've been sitting here blabbering. Oh. Sorry I'm not paying as good of attention to the chat, friends, but keep chatting. I'll pop in here in just a second. I want to get some good progress on this wall so that way I can get on this the chair and I can, yeah, I want to try to get this bottom piece and this area done so then I can go up and do some more. So if you guys are down to hang out, this is what I'm doing today. Pop in when you please, pop out when you please, makes no bother to me either way. Oh, I'm on a spot where you guys can't even see me. I'm sorry, guys. I just saw that. My bad. Hold on. I'm getting more paint. I can't wait to get the color on this and not be doing the Drylock anymore. Drylock is such a pain in the butt, but it's so necessary. Keeps your home dry, but it's a pain. It takes forever to apply. I wish it didn't, but it does. All right, let me drag this. There we go. All right. All right, let's see. Well, let's keep it her secret, shall we, huh? Am I spilling my own beans? Are you guys gonna keep a secret for me? I appreciate you guys. Texas Grammy, I know that part, but it sounds like she's referring to a movie or something, huh? I was talking about a movie earlier. Oh, ja, it's German. Oh, yes, yes, exactly. It's a movie. Those that know. I was trying to be funny, okay? Obviously, I failed. Some people get my humor, some people don't, and that's okay. My brain goes back and forth to like movie quotes, to like music, to whatever. Blame it on the ADD. Let me get out of the way. Get my big booty out of here. You guys can see. Watch me work. But yeah, I don't know why but I do that. I have all this like random, meaningless pop culture and movies and music and things other people have said and stuff, like all jumbled up in there in my brain. And at random times when I feel like it's fitting for the situation, it'll pop in my brain. And then I get a really good laugh out of it. And sometimes I'm laughing alone, and that's okay because I'm still laughing. And laughter is medicine, and it's good. So I'm hoping to share some of that with you guys. I am definitely going to have to come out here with the concrete scraper and like scrape away all of the bird droppings. That's what it looks like, dude. It looks straight up looks like bird crap. And a big old glob of it. Just chilling. Oh my gosh. Have you guys ever seen that movie? Here we go with the movie things again. Y'all ever seen that movie Now and Then? It's like a 90s movie. It has a... Gosh, why can't I think of her name? She played Wednesday in The Addams Family. Has her in it, and like Rosie O'Donnell, and like I think Melanie Griffith. And anyway, there's a scene in that movie where like one of the girls gets like bird shat all over her head. It's pretty funny. This paint looks exactly like it. I wonder if the prop department decided to use some when making their movie. Because I could see that. I could totally see that. Ugh. Yeah, Demi Moore was in it too. Yes, Demi Moore. Who was the other gal? She played she had curly hair. She played the girl that the older version of her that got bird pooped on her. She played her as her when like 20 years in the future or whatever it was. But yeah, Demi Moore was in that movie. It was a good movie. That's like a feel-good movie you watch with your kids. I actually did watch that with my kids. I watched that with Julia and Scarlett the other day. Excuse me. Rita Wilson, that's what it was. Rita Wilson. She was such a good actress. They don't make them like that anymore. Unfortunately, in Hollywood, these days, everyone looks the same. You know, there was something... That's why I like the old classic films, is because it's not just because I'm nostalgic, which I totally am. But it's not just because of that. It's also because of the clothing designs and, like, the way that people's faces look, man. Everybody doesn't look like the same clone of each other. I'm talking men, women, everybody. They all have their own personal style and design, and because everyone was uniquely made, right? We're all unique, and we should bask in that uniqueness. And now it seems like, sadly, everybody wants the same Kardashian face and body and everything. And there's no uniqueness anymore. And granted, absolutely stunningly beautiful. I'm not saying that they're not attractive. Obviously they are. That's why they want to go for that look. But to me, that type of a look is becoming less and less attractive because that's the common thing now. You know? Does that make sense? Is it just a me thing? And I by no means am telling people what to do or how to do it. That is not my place in the world. I'm just making an observation. A personal observation. Anybody else feel the same way? We're all just gonna... In the future, everyone's just gonna look exactly the same. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. It's not special anymore if everyone do the same. You think, yeah, I got you. Exactly. You know, if like everybody has the same facial features or the same body style, you know, like some people look really good thin. However, some people don't look really good very thin. And I'm just using weight as like an example, right? Because that varies very well from person to person. And some people, like, they'll get so thin and then their face will change a lot and it won't look as good as it looked when they were a little plumper. Or on the contrary, they'll be like, you know, I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Don't turn it into something that it's not. You know what I mean. Or like certain ethnic facial features. They're getting them nipped, cut, and taken away. But certain things that made you look beautiful and you could see your heritage like by just looking at you, now they don't want it. Everybody wants to look like Barbie. Barbie's beautiful, but if we all look like Barbie, I don't know. Something a little dystopian, a little Black Mirror-y to me. A little Black Mirror-y. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe that's why Gary and I feel such the urge to come out and like try to live a simpler life, which is kind of ironic because we do YouTube, which is totally like technology and you know, all of that. It's kind of quite the conundrum we're in sometimes, because we want to be like living simple and going to go back to the old ways of life and everything, but yet what we're doing is not simple, and the technology aspect of it 100% is not simple, nor the ways of old. So we try to like balance the old-fashioned with the modern to our best ability. Take the modern conveniences that we can, but leave the traditional heart. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Look at this, guys. Look at this. It looks so good. Thanks for hanging out and rambling with me, you guys. I can't believe we got several hundred people just chilling in here. Y'all are bored? I'm here to entertain you. I'll take it for the team. Thanks for being here to hang out with me and keep me company since Gary's not feeling well. I appreciate it, friends. I really do. Otherwise, it would just be me sitting here talking to myself anyway. Or I'd listen to a true crime podcast or something. Which, on YouTube, there's several really good true crime podcasters. My favorite YouTuber, totally different genre, totally, you guys might find it interesting, maybe you don't, maybe you care, maybe you don't, but I really love Boze versus the World, B-O-Z-E. She is my favorite true crime podcaster. She is absolutely hilarious. I love her storytelling abilities. I love her personality. She's super cute. She's my favorite true crime podcaster, and I watch probably everything that she does. And she has this one, a weekly series that she does, which is she focuses on, it's called Sinister, and she focuses on like females that go to the dark side. And she's like all about trying to figure out the psychological stuff on it. Anyway, she's a really great storyteller. I would probably, if I wasn't sitting here talking to you guys, I would probably be watching an episode of Boze or listening to an episode of Boze while I paint this wall. So, thanks for keeping me company. I appreciate it, guys. Painting is relaxing. It is relaxing, you know? And it's, like I said, it's satisfying, right? Man, you didn't see that. I'm gonna have so much paint to scrape up, guys. It is relaxing and it's satisfying because like how I just did earlier, it was like just one simple swipe and roll and all that nasty just disappeared in a swipe, you know? I gotta wait, I have to wait either and go inside and turn off the air conditioner or something, because you see this? You see what's happening right now, friends? Where is it? There it is. So you see right there, it's still dripping and dripping and dripping and dripping. So I'm going to have to either go, it's not dripping on the wall, it's dripping next to the wall, but it's also splashing. So I'm going to have to figure out, I mean, I can go inside and turn off the AC, but I don't want the kids to get too hot. I don't know. I can always come out here and do that one piece tonight when the air conditioner isn't running. I can get that other piece though over there. Jackie Vegas. Oh, Jackie? Holy crap, girl. I know. Is that Jackie? Let me see. Mel Jackie Vegas is here. Let me see. No, she's not noticing my comments. No, I don't have her phone number. Jackie, that has to be Jackie. I can't really tell because the picture is so small, but it looks like you. Hold on. Okay, guys, I have to go back to work. I'm on my break. I'm going to try to reach out for Melanie on Love Live. Please tell her Jackie from Vegas says hello. Jackie, hit me up on Instagram. My goodness. So, hey, Jackie, are you still in here? Taste the rainbow. If you know what I mean. That's an inside joke between her and I. We really like Skittles. That's all it is. She knows. That's crazy that she hit me up. That was my, when I was younger, guys, like, many moons ago. I'm an old fart now, but when I was younger, that was my BFF, like best freaking friend forever. We go way back, like way back. I think I met her when I was like 16 or something. Super blast from the past. I can't believe that she found me on here. That's really cool. I hope that she does find me on Instagram or something later. I don't know. Because I don't have her number. Yeah, I don't have her number anymore. I moved away and like I cut off like a bunch of people that were from that old friend group, but she was my bestest friend. There's a lot that goes into all that stuff, but yeah, no, that's somebody I know in real life. I don't see her in here anymore, so she probably did take off and go back to work. But Jackie, if you do end up coming back, hit me up on Instagram because I would love to reminisce with you because it's been a very long time and we have a lot to talk about. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. See, you guys, I knew my people would find me. I just have to put myself out there, wear my heart on the sleeve, you know? Be myself and your people will come. All right, I'm gonna get this other spot done over here, guys, because it's pretty nasty. Where are we at? There we are, right there. This right here. Sorry, Mel, gotta run in a few minutes. That's okay, Sir Paul. I'm just gonna finish up this one wall while I'm live with you guys. I'm gonna get that top piece. I know I'm taking a long time, and I will get off this live stream, and I'm gonna start putting on a podcast or something, and then like busting butt and getting it done, because I only got so much time in the day too, but I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go live, because I just wanted to. See how satisfying that is. And I honestly don't know how long it's going to be until I could post a video on Simple Life. It's going to be a little while. I got stuff going on in life and everything and editing. You know the thing. That's crazy. I'm thinking about Jackie now. Memories. Oh, sweet memories. Let me give you guys a little, since she popped herself in here, I'll give you guys a little something. So one of my memories with that girl is when we were in our 20s, we lived in Las Vegas. That's why she said Vegas, Jackie, and I knew exactly who she was the second that she said it, because we go very, very far back. Now, another lifetime ago, I lived in Las Vegas. I mean, I grew up in Las Vegas, but it's another lifetime ago. And I was a club girl. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I was in the club all the time. Every day, all the time. I was in the club, man, and we were popping bottles and we were doing the damn thing. I had all the club promoter friends and stuff, and I never paid to get in anywhere. It was always lady, you know, if you guys know anything about Vegas, like ladies get the VIP treatment, or at least they did back then. From what I understand now, clubs are pretty boring. Like my nieces and stuff, they're like, meh. Everyone just stands around and talks on their phone. Well, it was not that way for me and my age group of people. It was not. It was definitely the spot to be in. Jackie was my right-hand gal. We did everything together. We had so much fun, vacations together, and life ended up taking us to different directions at one point, but there was never any like hard feelings, and maybe we'll see each other again someday. That would be really good for like it would be really healing. So Jackie, if you're watching this, let's make it happen. Be real. I bet you're in a spot in your life too where you would really benefit from that. It's probably why you magically showed up here on my live stream. You never know. Bestie is the word that fits her. Yeah, she was 100% my best friend when we were younger. 100%. It was me, and it was like a little girl group, and it was me and Erica and Jackie and Carrie, and we were like best buds. We had like the whole girls' house, the roommate situation. I never lived there, although I basically did. That's a whole nother thing. But there was like the girls' house, and then like the guys' house, and yeah. So life took us in different directions, and like she ended up moving across the country for X, Y, and Z reasons and stuff, and then like we weren't hanging out all the time, and then by the time that she moved back to Vegas, like I was making my way out here and was on a different life path, and life didn't connect the way that it did once. But like we went through a ton of stuff together. We were absolutely best friends. I still got nothing but love for that girl, and maybe one day our lives will cross again in the future. But she was absolutely 100% my best friend, and it was kind of sad when, well, not kind of, it was very sad when we stopped being as close as we were. Definitely broke my heart, but at the same time, there's growth and understanding and things for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I got nothing but love. Nothing but love. No regrets. That's right, Adobe Greg. No regrets. Now I want to know if there will be a reunion between Mel and Jackie. I don't know, man. I don't know. She's crazy. Listen. I can't say too. She's crazy. Jackie, Gary knows about Jackie. Yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna we're just gonna stop right there. Dang it. I have this thing plugged into my phone and it keeps unplugging. I'm sorry. How about that? Is that better? That's better. You know what though? Like memories on my face. Absolutely. Look, I have really good memories. Like I have really good memories. Those were some really good times in my life, but I'm never going to be 20 again. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm never going to be 20 years old again, or I'm pushing 40, you know? And, you know, there's something about like those friendships that you make when you're a teenager and you're like coming of age. Those friendships, man, they stick with you. Those, at least for me, speaking for myself, right? And I know because people that I have come across, like as life has progressed to the way that it has, I know a lot of them never seen my life going in the direction that it has, in the direction that I am today. I guess that kind of goes full circle with what I was talking about a little bit earlier about how, like, if only you would have known where I've been, then maybe you'd be really proud for us for where we are. And like, yeah, I don't know. On a public platform, you can't always say everything you want to say. I'm trying to say everything that I can say. But again, when there's other players in factor, I try to be really respectful to people. Just because I choose to put myself out there doesn't mean other people want to put themselves out there, you know what I mean? So I try to be really respectful of that. But something about those earlier friendships that you make when you're younger, certain things stick with you, certain things because you grow up together, you know what I mean? You grow up together, you make a lot of mistakes together, and mistakes kind of bond people or push people away, and I don't know. But at pushing 40, at this side of the, at this side of 30, I'm really grateful for all of the friendships and stuff that I made back then. A fly landed on the camera lens, if you were wondering what that was. Of course, it's a fly. I'm really grateful for all of the friendships that I've made out here and where we're at in our life out now. And it's really amazing. Like some of the people that we have out here now, like, you know how when you're younger and you get those core friends and like they kind of help shape you or whatever, and it kind of has that feeling. It's crazy because out here with our group of people, I have, it's like a renewed sense of that with like David and with like DD5 and Tim and, you know, even Drew and like Bobble and just, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just got really nostalgic and it kind of threw me off, but I'm going to get rolling though, friends. I've been hanging out with you guys for so long, and I thank you guys for hanging out with me for so long. You guys are absolutely the best. I need to start hurrying up. Or do you guys want to hang out with me while I do this up here? I might pop in and out, but I need to get up and I need to start moving a little bit faster. I got to put a pep in my step because I have to finish this whole wall. The other kicker, I really want to paint spray tomorrow. But it is what it is. Let me see. Adobe Greg's, good to see you, Mel. Email me about the sponsorship, please. Yes, so I will definitely get back to you on that. I appreciate you being interested. I actually have several things that I'm working on in the background as far as sponsorships, and I'm going to be putting out a lot of videos with sponsorships and stuff in them until basically like Black Friday. Now is like a really good time for, it's a really good business time for us as creators because our inboxes are continually full, which is a fantastic thing because it helps us to keep doing and creating content and stuff. But for the next while, it's like, it's a lot, which is great for us. I'll see what I can do about putting you in the schedule, though. Thank you, Mel, for the live. Hey, thank you so much. Solid people. Amen, Nancy. I'm still here, too, just working and listening. Hey, Possum Run. Well, thank you for being here. Hey, you know what? I mean, I can just make you guys be a fly on the wall. You need more mods. I probably do, Barbara. I probably do. See, the thing is, I don't do lives. Mel, you're losing your mods, sweetie. That's okay, Paul. That's okay. We'll just let him be. If anybody comes in here trolling or doing whatever, it's no difference to me anyway. They're not going to get my goat. I'm the goat. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Come on, calm down, people. Like I said earlier, don't take life too serious. Nobody gets out alive anyway. All right? All right. I'm going to leave you guys here, and I'm going to get up on this chair, and I'm going to see what I can do about covering up some of that right there. But that means that I won't be seeing you guys' comments for a minute, okay? I'm trying to hurry up because I got a lot of work to do. I want to try to spray paint this whole thing tomorrow. And unless I get this Drylock on here, I ain't spray painting squat. So, let's see. Oh, and you know what else I need to do? I need to put a new GoPro battery in. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Come on. Creator, never-ending story. The battery died in the GoPro. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Okay. All right. I'm sorry for annoying you guys with my horrendous singing. Just trying to be funny and be myself. Okay? Okay. All right. I just put that sucker on time lapse, and maybe that will make the battery last a hair longer. We'll see. That's another thing on a lot of our videos. Like I'll be doing so good, and I'll be recording on regular mode, and then it gets to a point in whatever we're building or we're doing where I'm like, we gotta finish. Just throw the damn thing on time lapse and let's get on with it. So that's why there's a lot of time lapse in our videos. Woo! The batteries last longer when you are filming with a time lapse versus a regular mode. It just does. And so when you're really busy, you got a lot of stuff going on, it's easier to just record on a time lapse, because it is. Anyway. Yeah, this paint sucks on wood. It sucks. It sucks. It's not made for wood, it's made for the block. I know that. I'm just trying to see if I can get an even coat. Friends. Ew. Oh, come on, don't be nasty now. Ooh, it is satisfying. So satisfying. Oh, look, there's a Bob on the wall. Bye, Bob. Bob is a spider, in case you didn't know. We have a bunch of them out here. They're like these daddy long legs. They're kind of big. They got big legs. And actually, technically, they're really not a spider. They're like a type of beetle, but they got legs that spread like a spider. So everybody thinks that they're a spider. And I call them a spider. But it's really just Bob. If I didn't have to push so hard, it wouldn't be so hard. Come on, come on, come on. Hi. Moving along, moving along. See how much work I can get done when I just shut up and just get to work? Maybe that's why all the people are like, no talk, more work. I could talk, but I could talk. I could stand here and I can talk. Lord knows, it's been like 2 hours and I haven't shut up yet, except for like a minute at a time. I can talk. However, I can't respond if I'm working and talking and yeah. Whee! Yahoo! Now you guys see why on the majority of our videos I will put music tracks to it. Otherwise it's just listening to me heavy breathe into the microphone or Gary heavy breathe into the microphone. And then like ASMR of like the paint squishing, I guess. It sounds kind of nasty though. It's all squish, squish. Some people are into that kind of thing. You'd be surprised. Maybe you wouldn't, but I've gone into the weird side of YouTube before where I didn't mean to. It just happened. Where I just went to the weird side of YouTube where I was all, how did I get here? I don't belong over here. I don't need to be on this side of the internet. What happened? Or it's like ASMR of like really weird stuff. Yeah, I'm like, how did I get here? And how you got there was you clicked on one thing and then the next thing came and then the next thing came. Maybe that's how you got here right now. Maybe. Maybe not. Don't know. Couldn't tell you. The internet is a funny place. Get out of here, bug, or you're gonna get squished by the paint and forever be in my wall. That's a horror story waiting to happen. I could just hear it now, the bug telling all of his buddies in the afterlife. So what happened to you, bud? You know, I was just hanging out on the wall, and all of a sudden, I got painted over. I'm pretty sure I'm still there, ready to haunt the place any moment now. Oh, wow, that's crazy. What happened to you? You know, I was just sitting around pushing this delicious pile of dung down the road and all of a sudden squish, splat. Hi, sunshine.
Hello.
What you doing, buddy? What? Huh? Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess.
I need to go, son. I need to go. I'm going outside.
What do you think, son?
What color was it?
What?
What color was that?
You don't know what color it was? You've lived here this whole time and you don't know what color it was?
Oh my God!
Terrible. I'm just kidding. I'm just redoing the white. Right now, I'm just redoing the white, and then I'll pick one of our other colors that we bought yesterday. But what do you think? Look at that side over there, and then look at this side over here. What do you think, son?
That side looks terrible.
That side looks terrible? Nasty, huh?
That's nasty. That side's nasty. Yeah.
Nasty. And look at, the nasty is gone over here. Remember that drippy drippy? That nasty?
Not all of it.
I know. I can't get that right now. It's still too wet. But
Not all of it. Look.
I didn't even... I'm not there yet, son.
Just go white.
Here you go.
Here. I'm just gonna do it real
Do
quick.
it. Not so easy, is it? You gotta push. You gotta push hard on it. Put that muscle in it, dude. There you go. All right, cool. Abe's gonna do the work. I'm gonna take a break.
No. No.
There you go, son.
No.
Yeah.
Who said?
I said.
No.
I'm the mom. I make the rules.
Oh, I make the rules.
Uh-huh. Here, give me a few swipes. Say hi to the people. I'm still live.
Hi.
Hi. You want to give it a few swipes? Here, let me get the big bulk of the paint off so you don't mess up your clothes. Let me start right here.
How long am I going to do this?
Just this one roll. There you go. There you go, bud. Get it. See? That works. He's doing great. He's doing great.
I am getting all my clothes.
Abe is wearing too nice of a shirt. I agree. That's why I wanted to like get a lot of the stuff off of it. I was like, Mel lies. She's not in control. I have to keep up the illusion, all right? Help me out here. Tom Sawyer, the paint job, right? You're nearly 2 hours live. Congratulations. See, I told you I could talk. Talk, 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 talk. No work. I'll talk. I ain't done nothing. Abracadabra. It's magic.
My fingers! My fingers got scraped.
All right. Go wash your hands. I got you. Get a baby wipe on your shirt and go wash your hands, bud. Hey, 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 hey. Love you. Will you do me a favor when you're done washing your hands? Get me some iced tea. I got my cup out here, so. Thank you, Wheeze. Quit messing around. You little turd.
Can I?
Can you what?
What you do?
No, you can't. Sorry. Can't do that. Mom's mean. Won't let you do that. All right, friends. I have been live for almost 2 hours. It's almost time for me to plug in my AirPods. I'm gonna take the next, what do we got here, 3 minutes? Yeah, in 3 minutes, actually 2 minutes. I would have been live for 2 hours. That's a record for me as of late, guys. We haven't been doing much lives at all. So I'm gonna take 2 minutes to hang out with you guys just for a minute so I could read some of the comments, but I am gonna have to get busy on this. I'm trying to multitask and make a long format video, go live with you guys, get some of this painting done, untangle my webbed brain. Good, I can continue painting on as the night goes on because it's underneath this patio and there's lights, and so like it's not like, oh, it's dark outside, you gotta stop. Not necessarily. I can keep going as long as I got the energy to keep going. So I'm gonna keep going until I get this Drylock done, because like I said, tomorrow I really want to spray and get all of the spray done, and then that way I could change gears and then do the door and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna do the door last. We'll see. But you guys can ponder on what color you think I'm gonna go there. What color do you think would look good there? Out of all the colors that I chose, I ended up picking all those colors, the ones that I put on the community tab. And I was happy with any of those colors. Oh, thank you, son.
There's no more tea.
That's the last of my tea?
Yes.
All right, come give me some sugar. Love you. Thank you for helping out for a couple squishies. Little squishies. Thank you, bud.
You're welcome.
I'm going to say goodbye to the subscribers, and I'm going to keep working. Working, working, working. Working, working, working. Working, working, working. Working, working, working. Love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Wash your hands, okay?
I already did.
All right. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take me a little break for a minute. I think I'm going to get a good podcast going up or something. And then I'm going to keep busy and stay busy and get all this done. I'd like to get all the spray paint done tomorrow. That means that I'm going to have to wake up and I'm going to have to go and pick up the paint sprayer from David. I'm going to have to call him and make sure that that's a good time for him. Because like I said earlier, like, I'm pretty sure Margarita's over there. And I don't know what they have planned. Sometimes they like to go places and do stuff, you know? Sometimes they're doing stuff there. I don't know. But I'm going to call them and find out and see what's got going on. So I'm not interrupting their time, but it would be really quick. Just go there and grab it and get. But I'd like to paint all this and then be able to move along to the door. And then once I get all of the painting done, y'all know I can wield the chainsaw. And I know how to work a measuring tape too. So hopefully Gary's feeling better soon. But we got rain all week this week. And try to get all the painting done. And then I'm going to go hunt for a few trees that I can make the windowsill, like border, and also the door frame border for it, and finish it up over here and have it just be feeling a lot fresher and nicer and, you know, ready for the seasons to change and ready for everything else. And as much as I want to get working on the mudroom right now with Gary under the weather, it's not exactly something I can work on alone. I mean, I'm sure I could put up the zip board and stuff by myself, but let's face it, Gary ain't gonna have none of that. He'd be out there double, triple, quadruple checking, and if I was off by the 16th of an inch, we'd have to tear it all down. You know I'm not, you know I ain't lying. And I ain't picking on him, it is what it is, all right? It is what it is, so. Let's see. Have fun, Mel. Catch you next time. Later. Gang, gang. Thank you, Miss Lila. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Or at least with a plan, Mel, you can do zip boards. Yeah, I can do zip boards. But like I said, when it comes to the building and the construction of stuff, like, Gary's OCD dictates that Gary's got to do it. I can help, but Gary's got to be the one to do it. Otherwise, it's going to get torn down. I know where our strengths and weaknesses are. I know what will cause butting of heads and what won't. That's not something I'm going to do by myself. You're not lying, and that's not a bad thing either. It's true. Listen, I love my husband. He is the sweetest. He is the most caring, genuine, smart, hardworking, loving. I can't throw any more positive adjectives his way because I truly feel like I won the lottery and I got the best husband on the planet. He cares about me and the kids and our family so much, and he works so hard and he does such great work. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to do anything that would upset any of that. So I know we've been together for 14 years. I know what to do and what not to do. And going out there and trying to build all the stuff myself is one thing I would not do. So, yeah. Other things I can, but just not the house. I can go and make like tree forts and stuff by myself and like go mess with the kids' playhouse and stuff by myself. But the house, this is like his passion project too, you know? It's kind of like his way of expressing himself. And if I was just to go over there and just start doing a bunch of stuff, he would be like, oh, what? And I get it. I totally get it. But I got his blessing to do all this out here, all this painting. I got his blessing, so I ain't overstepping nothing with that. Let me see. He also seems to be a very good jack of all trades of building stuff. He is. Gary is such a blessing to my life and to everybody that meets Gary. Every single person that meets Gary loves Gary because what's not to love? He's a wonderful human being, and I'm definitely won the husband lottery with him. Where like Gary and I are kind of, we're the same, but we're different. But it's all good. It's all good. Let me see, guys. So I am going to run. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Mel solo live this time. Yes, it was a solo live for me. I'm sorry I neglected the comment section at times. I tried to do what I could, but I also wanted to kind of just bring you guys along as I got some work done. 2 hours, friends, and all I managed to do was the kicker and up into the door. So if I put another 2 hours in, I should be able to do the other half and the other kicker, right? Maybe it'll take me less time this time because I'm not hanging out with such wonderful people. And I'm just more like, let's get down to business. Let's get it. And I'm working faster, right? So that's the plan. I'm going to try to put in another few hours and get this thing sprayed tomorrow, which would be freaking amazing. And it would feel so much better out here. So if you guys want to see how far along I managed to get and just hang out and chat with me again tomorrow, I will be back, not here on Simple Life Reclaimed though. We do have a second YouTube channel. It's called Real Talk with SLR. And it's like a live format of video, unedited, usually just us kind of sitting somewhere and talking about life and about things. And sometimes we show you guys behind the scenes stuff or like our animals or whatever. But yeah, go over there. I'll see you guys over there tomorrow morning if you guys want to hang out. And as far as videos over here on Simple Life, guys, I got a strategy I'm trying to work, but realistically, I'm not sure. I could either go one or two ways. Hey, before everybody leaves, since y'all are here, would you rather I post more often on Simple Life, but maybe less edited? Or would you rather I produce a highly edited production video, but keep it as often as I have presently been doing, or even maybe less often? What say you? Less edit more often, or more edit less often? I can't do a radical flip completely to where all of a sudden, because like the Simple Life audience is used to getting fed a certain thing. So they have an expectation from us as far as like the quality of video. And I don't want to take that away. Less edit would be easier for you. It sure would be a lot easier for me. Less edit more often, okay. Try an unedited version. I have no idea what that looks like. So Heather, like, because you can only get so much work done in the amount of time. Like, I mean, look, I was on this live for 2 hours and it literally, I painted the kicker over there and over here. Granted, I was talking with you guys and not going as fast as I possibly could. But by the time that I get this video together, it's going to be the work that I did today, the work that I do tomorrow. So that way it at least looks like something, and it'll probably be a 20-minute video, and it's going to be like 2 days worth of work because it's attention span, you know what I mean? So I can't just do completely unedited over here on Simple Life. I guess I could, but then they wouldn't be seeing much progress, and then you'd get all those people that hide in the woods about, you know, all you do is talk, talk, talk. You don't work. Well, I'm working. I am. I am, God. So I'm trying, look, I know I can't please everyone 100% of the time. I know I can't. Yeah, that's an impossible feat because everyone wants something different, right? But I do want to please as much as possible. And I don't want you guys to feel like any kind of way. I want to make you guys happy while making me happy. And I feel like there is a happy medium out there. I just got to test the waters and kind of figure it out. And that's kind of where I've been at right now is I'm trying to put out as much content as I possibly can. I do have to put out a certain amount of content in order to continue to afford to buy building materials and keep building. It's not like I can just not post as much. I have to put out content because if I don't put out content, I don't create income. That's what being a content creator is. You create content, you earn income. That's how the job works. So I want to do that, but at the same time, I don't want to make the content that you guys are getting from us. I don't want to like have everybody be so used to having these really produced, great edited videos, and then now all of a sudden they're getting like They went from like a 5-star restaurant to the buffet, you know what I mean? And I don't want to give you all the buffet, but at the same time, a little bit, everybody likes a little buffet sometimes, right? I don't know. Yes, Siska, I know that's why I'm here supporting your live. I appreciate you guys viewing and being here and just watching means so much to a content creator. We don't need you guys to send us anything. We don't need you guys to super chat. We don't need any of that. Literally just show up. Just show up. Just be here. And if you want to go the extra mile, comment on a video. Like, for real, if you guys comment on videos, even if it's just a smiley face emoji or just say hi, it's one word. Like, as soon as you watch the video, like if say I put out a Simple Life video, if I put it out and you guys push play and then you could put a comment on it and hit the thumbs up, it tells the YouTube algorithm that, hey, this is a video that people really like and that they're interacting with. And so then it will push it out to more people, and then you end up getting more views, more subscribers. You know, it helps you to maintain, and also to grow. So if you guys wanted to really help out the YouTube channels that you guys enjoy, which you guys are all here, you guys already participate in that. I guess I'm just saying it again in case somebody else is here that didn't know that. If you guys are enjoying a content creator doing something so simple that is free and it takes hardly no time at all, like less than 10 seconds, friends, to thumb a video up and then leave like a smiley face emoji. Doing that will help that content creator to grow leaps and bounds way more than you know. So thank you guys for always looking out for us and for loving on us and for doing those things, to helping us to grow and to helping us to maintain and continue to chase the dream and live the dream. I really, truly do love you guys more than you guys know. Mel, your ideas and hard work have got you this far. We're supporting you and love you. Got y'all. Thank you. Janelle, you needed this talk today. Pray it made you feel better. Thank you so much, guys. It did. I did. I've had a lot of, like, sometimes when you have good friends and when you have stuff that's heavy on the mind, even though you don't say anything, like some of the best times, like the most healing times, have been like either when I'm going through something and like my friends will show up and then we don't even talk about it. We just sit on the couch together and hang out and just are together. Like your presence, even though you're not physically here, your presence has helped. And I appreciate you guys more than you know. And hopefully my presence has helped you guys in some sort of way, you know, but I am going to run. I'm going to get busy, but we'll see what I can do. I want to start, if you guys are cool with me, and if I'll test it out. I think I'm going to test it out because I've been mulling this over in my head for quite some time. Because I have this conundrum where I want to post more, but I can't set unrealistic goals to myself and take time away from the family so I could be editing. And there's a lot to do post processing for like to get a video edited and prepared for all that. So maybe if I'll see. Love you guys. I'm done. I love you guys. Till the next one, friends. Hope you all have a good one. We'll catch you on the next one. Later, friends. Bye.